John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Next offering is downstairs.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam. He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 outs, bases full. Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that drops in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. It's so important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Here's 0-1. Oh, and this one gets away. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Now. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. His 14th of the year. And they add on. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. It's the grand slam, the drive in 4. Really good job of play.
That's the ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Fox not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. 2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Cochran next to bat for the A's. And now the count filled up 3-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they take the lead thanks to a 5-run outburst. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the A's 5 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh.
Foul ball. And a 1-2. Stays alive. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 28, Roy Campanella.
Check swing called strike, and it's 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the distance, but just too much hook to it. So might want to make a little bit of an adjustment, let it travel a little more, and see if you can keep that thing fair.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Jackie Robinson will hit next.
Oh.
Check swing, and he went. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee, the throw, and save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Wow, he did everything he could on that play with the throw from his knee, but the hustle down the line was enough to earn him the infield knock, and that's a great baseball play all the way around.
Just missed.
That's the ball.
That pitch in for a strike, and the count 1-1. Now he's challenging the called strike, and the strike call will stand. Still 1 challenge left for them. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Robinson off of first with 2 away. There goes Jackie. And they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
This one popped up, middle of the infield. Tejada. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
You can come and get it. Baby, you can run that replay, baby. You can come and get it. My team stay ready. We the best, don't forget it.
That's the ball.
And another ball. Pulls that one foul. Late on that fastball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. His 2nd of the year, and they add to their lead.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to
Not
take
bad.
his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Dazzy Vance is done, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Fernando Valenzuela.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
Now the batter now, Jose Casado.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall.
up next for the A's, the third baseman, Ron Baker.
Baker with a home in his last game. shootout, nobody on. He swings. And fouls one off. The 0-2. Ground ball right side. Robinson out with room to spare, and that's the inning. A solo homer adds to the A's lead. 3 innings complete. You're watching A's baseball on the show NorCal.
On top of the game, unstoppable. Hard work campaign, gotta power through. So when we step in the place, just move. Yeah, move.
On to the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Corey Seager. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. That one is gone. Corey Seager leaves the yard. His 22nd homer of the year, and they cut into the deficit.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a foul out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Whoa.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Another 1-2. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. So a man at first. Gil Hodges steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-3.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game. You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Number 6 batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty.
Another thing I love is how they've allowed the game to come to them. They're not forcing the issue when they're on offense. And when you force and get anxious, it starts being a lot more likely that you'll let those pitchers off the hook.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
The other way, that's a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Roy Campanella stepping in now.
Ball 1.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Ball
that one
inside.
misses. Ball 2. Popped up. Collins settles under it. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On now to the bottom of the 4th. This is A's baseball on the show NorCal. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Coco Kraus. Inside. And that's ball 1.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the 3rd, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
To first, already 2 gone here in the home 4. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping in, Eddie Collins. On the ground. Play made, that ends the inning. And 1-2-3. New inning getting started. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson. That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Flips it, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The A's leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Siege to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. Struck him out looking. Nothing doing. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Ricky Henderson.
You know, these Athletics really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
2-0. Line to left, and that's a fair ball.
Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
In the dirt. Henderson on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team.
And if you're a manager or a hitting coach, you love to see your guys really fighting for every at-bat, every pitch. It tells you a lot about how they showed up to the ballpark today.
Valenzuela keeping him close. And a 1-2. Runner takes off, swings through it for the K. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. So now with one away and a man at second. Next up for the A's, Mickey Cochran. a pinch hitter for the A's, Shea Langoliers. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Up the middle. Fires to first in time. Mark McGuire up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone. And that's ball two. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. That one missed. Casado in the on-deck circle for the A's. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Misses again, 5 in a row. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Two on, 2 outs. And that one fouled off. Just missed. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Well struck left field. Going. Gone. A 3-run dinger. And they boost their lead. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Blue. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Fernando Valenzuela departs. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Don Sutton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same.
And the inning is over. 3-run shot for the A's. As the A's are on top, you're watching A's baseball on the Show NorCal. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game. The next to hit. There's a line drive to left field. Henderson on the move. Pulls it down and makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. This one popped up. And there are 2 outs.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
High fly ball, right field. And that's the third out. Dodgers down in order. Still way back. It's 9-3. Well, we go bottom 6. Digging in, Coco Kraus. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball. Ball 2.
Stays alive. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now quick go to first. And he's back in there. Foul ball. Kraus aboard here at first with nobody out. And there's a foul ball. Runner takes off. Called strike 3. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Collins.
Ball.
Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the A's, the left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Nobody in the league has more stolen bases than he does this season. He has been dangerous. Man at second. And that one wrapped foul. Check on the runner. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
The 0-1. On the ground to short, Tejada. On to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Right Campanella now at the plate. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Out towards right center field. Casado has a beat on it. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. It's the A's 9 and the Dodgers 3. This is A's baseball on the Show NorCal. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Off the chain, off the hook. Go to work, baby, cook. Just be great, keep them shook. Make them watch, make them look. Let them know you the one. Still in light like a crook. Hottest under the sun. Make them watch, make them look.
Sutton, more than 300 wins in his career, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP.
No, that's the ball. Oh.
Way out front for strike two. And that skips in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the A's.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. just
That's away.
missed. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. That clips the corner.
So far, all we've seen in this at bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the inning. So we're at the top of the 8th.